This is what happens when you don't control sin, but let sin control you. In the Bible, there are two contrasting stories about brothers. The first being Cain and Abel, the sons of Adam and Eve, and the second being a two pair of brothers called Jacob and Esau. You can find these stories in Genesis. Both stories show what can happen when sin is trying to get the better of you. Cain saw that Abel was favored by God and that he wasn't. So jealousy and anger started to grow inside of him. And even when God warned him that sin was creeping at his door and that he had to rule over it, Cain ignored the warning, let bitterness take over, lured his brother Abel outside and killed him. So he killed his own brother out of bitterness and jealousy. But this is where it gets interesting and the two stories contrast each other. You look at Jacob and Esau. Jacob, the brother of Esau, wanted something that wasn't his, but his brother's. So he deceived his father, took Esau's blessing from the family, which is basically like an inheritance because he was the older brother. And he stole it from Esau. He stole Esau's blessing, which is obviously not right. And then spent years avoiding Esau, running away from him because he didn't want to face the consequences. Esau was known as a big, strong guy, a fierce character in the Bible. So in reality, if Esau wanted to, he could have just done whatever he wanted to Jacob. He could have killed him like Cain killed Abel. So the day comes where Esau and Jacob cross paths for the first time since the incident happened. Jacob was terrified, he was scared, didn't know what to do, until Esau ran up to him and just gave him a hug. He embraced him and he was happy to see him. Esau overcame what most people can't, because instead of letting his anger and revenge control him, he ran over to his brother who did him wrong, gave him a hug and embraced him and forgave him. And it just shows us that sin will always be creeping at your door. At my door, at your door, at every single person's door. But it's whether you let it overcome you or not, like Cain did. Cain let the sin overcome him, where Esau overcame the sin. And look at the big difference in the two stories. The choice is yours. When sin's creeping at your door, how are you gonna act on it? If it's your first time seeing my face, I'd appreciate if you drop me a follow. And if you're a regular here, I appreciate you for watching.